I didn't want to have to do this, but CA forced my hand. Total War Troy came out recently, and I had big problems with it, which I articulated very openly and thoroughly in recent videos. That stirred up the fanbase, of course, and 3 days ago, I was removed from CA's content creator program on the grounds of no personal attacks or harassment, which is extremely vague and can be used to terminate anyone interacting regularly on the internet from anything. Effective interaction with an angry fanbase, like one that's been provoked by candid and effective critique, will always involve confrontation and escalations. They cited my YouTube and Twitter comments as the reason, with no reference to specifics. Nothing about my approach has changed recently, and I stand by everything I say, because everything I say to anyone is a carefully considered and measured response to what I'm getting from them. CA are arbitrary and capricious. While they punish me with that reason being stated, CA are fine with affiliating, officially or otherwise, with someone that's got a history of racist dog whistling and who deliberately invokes Nazi symbolism. He also attacks me during live streams. That would fall under the personal attacks and harassment that I was apparently terminated for, and CA is fine with him doing that too. If CA terminate me, and not someone that's engaged in harassing personal attacks on me using his livestream platform while I was still affiliated with them, and that has a history that's as repulsive as this, then they're arbitrary and capricious and are using their Total War content creator program as a carrot and stick to corral people into saying and doing what they want. It's being used punitively to control speech around their products, which is unethical. They don't care about the caliber of person they have affiliation with, only their own reputation and the perception around their products. I'm clearly being punished for something other than the reason stated, because that reason is apparently not ever sufficient grounds for termination in the case of other people. I'd like a statement explaining this massive discrepancy and the very strange timing from CA. That's the important thing. Now on to the next issue. Seeing as I made some well-articulated and cogent videos critiquing recent Total War games and describing the trajectory of the franchise, a result of that has been that an entire chunk of the Total War fanbase took issue with me and started trying to interact with me in really disingenuous, dishonest ways in the comment sections of those videos. It's what you'd expect, just dishonest argumentation from people that are upset. One of them was an acutely mentally ill person that turned up about a week ago and immediately started picking fights with me and other people in the comment sections. After his thoroughly disingenuous and short interaction with me was not productive, he trolled the comment section for one of my other failed interactions, not even anything from the conversation I had with him, and posted it on Reddit with extreme dishonesty and slant. And now, the Reddit segment that I maligned with my critiques of the franchise in the first place pile onto it and it becomes a lynching thread with extreme slander all over the place. I noticed the thread was posted almost immediately and began refuting some of the slander I noticed right there and then, but there was just so much of it. Once it all settles down, I look at the post history of the guy that started the thread out of curiosity, because it was extremely bizarre that it even made it to Reddit in the first place, and noticed that he has a past history of belligerence and recently in particular has made posts about his abject mental state, including stating that he's about to begin therapy in the coming days. I respond to one of his new comments on my video with Gyazo links showing that I'm aware of his problems, basically pointing out to him that I see eye to eye with him, that I know exactly what's going on, and relating his current actions to his mental state, while also responding to his bravado about taking me on in person, which was also really bizarre. An impotent, wounded animal tried to lynch me, and now I'm responding to his empty physical threat by pointing out its emptiness. Not long after that, he makes yet another thread with extreme slant, now concerning the comment I posted to show I see his situation and that his threat is empty. So that's the second lynch thread. It's the second lynch thread in a few days. It's the exact same thing again, and I have to correct the slant. I enter the thread again, and this time I only post 3 comments giving a very straightforward and transparent outline of the situation, which I'm now entirely aware of. The thread is a lynching though, so it collects over 4,000 upvotes in 8 hours and tops the entire subreddit. All of the people that took issue with my critiques now have a lynching that they can pile onto. After a while, a long while, the moderators lock the thread without deleting it, which is to leave it visible at the top of the whole subreddit, a lynching thread with thousands of upvotes. This is ostensibly an executive decision intended to punish me for my critiques of the franchise. This is very ostensibly an attempt to control information and stifle me as a critic by weaponizing the subreddit by controlling the actions of its moderators. This is a very unhealthy situation. You have a franchise that's got serious problems with its game design that I described very well in multiple rigorous videos, with plenty more to come. You've got developers that are restricting access to people who are critical of them and their products. They've done this before with other people, it's not just me. You've got people covering the franchise that know they are controlled by the carrot and stick of early and free access. You've got a fan base that's extremely uncritical now, and that actually have no way to properly evaluate the situation and judge games on their own merit. It's very bad for everyone, and I think it warrants some serious investigation. Thanks for your time.